Welcome back. So I wanted to follow up on that lesson on the use of metaphor that featured Ricky Lee Jones' brilliant songwriting with a song I wrote in spring of 2023. Now, sometimes stuff that happens out there in the world impacts me in a way that just gets me to sit down and write a song, and this is one of those times. So the Supreme Court decided to rule that the Environmental Protection Agency couldn't regulate air pollution, which I thought was completely insane. And so I wanted to write a song about it. Now the question becomes, how do I write a song about that? That isn't just standing on a soapbox and pointing my finger and being all angry and stuff. People don't really necessarily want to sit through that. So, I'll use a metaphor. What I came up with, I'm really happy with. I decided, let's write a breakup song. You know, one of those classic tunes where someone is, I'm done with you, I'm out. And we'll sing it from the point of view of Mother Nature. And she's breaking up with humanity. She's done. Now, importantly, this is not overtly apparent at all in the song. There are allusions that I make to Mother Nature and the environment and the havoc that's being wreaked in terms of climate and all that. But I don't address it directly until maybe right at the end when I talk about try not to drown is the line. Well, you know, that comes a little bit out of left field. It's the only line that kind of really sticks out as what? Okay, I get what he's talking about now. You know, like rising seas, okay? So I had this progression, start of one, that I wanted to write a song for, and so this topic came up, and I said, let's use this. And it started out like this. Of course, I had it on my phone. So what's going on there? It's a D sharp, diminished 7 chord. Diminished chords, yeah. Goes up to F sharp, diminished 7, resolves to G. Resolves beautifully to G because in terms of chord theory, music theory, in G major, the 7th chord of the G major scale related to the G major scale is F sharp, diminished 7 to G, all right? So it resolves just beautifully. All right, I had that. So I wanted to extend it, and I thought, let's kick this jazzy vibe. So I did a C minor 7 chord. And all the chords are, and the diagrams of the chords are embedded into the lyrics of a downloadable for this. So go get that, okay? So you'll know what I'm doing here. C minor 7, D sharp 7, C major, D7. So C minor 7, D sharp 7, C, D7. All right, so I'll sing it for you. I see me writing on the wall. This whole thing seems about to fall. Gave you everything I had. Never thought you'd be so bad. I took you in when you were down. Gave you a place to live. You broke my heart. I can't forgive. Can't stand keeping you around. All right, that's the verse. So what's going on with the verse? She's telling him, she's letting him know she's done. I've seen the writing on the wall. This whole thing seems about to fall. Gave her everything I had. Never thought you'd be so bad. I took you in when you were down. Gave you a place to live. You broke my heart. I can't forgive. Can't stand keeping you around. That's the first verse, all right? So, Mother Nature is serving notice, I would say. All right, let's get to the chorus part. Go to G major. Can't for the life of me. That's A minor 7. This is D13 sus 4 if you want to know, but it's simpler. much simpler to play than that. It's basically kind of a D chord. So G, A minor 7, D, C, D minor, A minor. Really cool move coming up here. B flat, F. All right? Now, what's really cool about this progression, and the thing I love about it the most, and I wrote this song for Sophia Hanifi, who's in the band Houdang, and she's an incredible vocalist. And so I wanted to really give her a melodic challenge because she can handle it. So here's how it goes. I can barely do it because it's that sort of like tricky. Can't for the life of me see what it is you see. Nothing but wasted time. Ever since I first gave you the sign, I've been watching you, hoping you'd come through. Change your wicked ways before it's too late. It's too late. All right. I love that chorus. I love the melody of the chorus. And the melody is coming from these weird chord changes. We're in the key of G, but we're going back in a major. Can't for the life of me, A minor 7. Can't for the life of me see what it is you see. Then we're going to D minor. If we're in the key of G, D minor, minor 5 is kind of weird, right? There's nothing but wasted time. It's a minor 2 if we're in G. Ever since she first gave you the sign, I've been watching you, hoping you'd come through. Change your wicked ways before it's too late. It's too late. Love it. Kind of barely hit that one note. Sorry about that. Here's another trick. If it's too high, if the note, you can't do it like I just barely did, you can change the melody slightly. Can't for the life of me see what it is you see. Nothing but wasted time. Ever since I first gave you the sign. That's a little bit more in my range. But again, I told you, I wrote this for Sophia. She can handle it. Second verse. You think you got someplace else to go? Maybe Mars or I don't know. All right, so this is a little bit revealing. This is really the first tip of the hand that something is up here lyrically beyond just a breakup song. Here's the full second verse. You think you got someplace else to go? Maybe Mars or I don't know. You think you know so much, yeah, humankind, a little bit on the arrogant side, but you're sadly out of touch. Things get real, you turn away. You can lead a horse to the water, try and save the land from the slaughter. Give you every chance to stay. That's the second verse. All right, so this song needs to be delivered with an eyebrow arched, if you know what I mean. This is like, I am so done with you. Okay, here's the last verse. I threw your trash out on the lawn. You wrecked my house, so now you best be gone. Come shrugging you off for good. Finally figured out I could. Don't say no, just turn away. There's a door, just walk right through me. Don't be scared, there's nothing to it. You take care now, I try not to drown. Came all the life of me. See what it is you see. nothing but wasted time ever since I first gave you the sign. All right? So, that line, try not to drown, that's like big time climate change red flag. All right? I love also the line, I'm shrugging you off for good. Finally figured out I could. I love that too. All right, so I hope this wasn't too long a lesson for you, but obviously I'm enjoying it. And that's something I want to point out. The joy of writing a song and sharing it is, there's nothing quite like it. So I hope you guys are working on that song throughout this course to get that first song or that next great song done, because there's just really nothing like, for me, writing a new song, feeling good about it, and sharing it with other people. That's a big deal. So this was primarily about the use of metaphor and how it can serve you in many different ways, just as a poetic device, or in this case, to take something that could be sort of a political polemic and make it a little more universally digestible, if you know what I mean. Also, we looked at some progressions. This is a pretty advanced and interesting progression, which leads to a really interesting take on the melody, particularly in the chorus. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks. See you next time.